So welcome back to TAKTAK Toys With Film. Now MCM may officially be wrapped up, but our coverage isn't, so let's have a look at Comics and Cocktails booth here at MCM London. And welcome back to TAKTAK Toys With Film, your home of 1/12 scale movie-based action figures, G.I. Joe Classified, Velocis Action Force, Operation Monster Force and more. And in this video in particular, Comics and Cocktails MCM booth at the MCM Comic Con London. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, this was, as I say, I went to Comics and Cocktails on day one on Friday. Now this video is not for kids, just remember that. So yeah, as I say, went to Comics and Cocktails. There's Natalie talking to the gentleman in the red shirt. So here is, she runs Comics and Cocktails. Here's the Super 7 section of the booth. As you can see here, you got Thundercats. There you go on display. All sorts of different Thundercats from Super 7. You got Power Rangers here. Here we go, there they are, lots of different Power Rangers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles underneath that, and some more Power Rangers. So as you can see, the booth is really well stacked out. Lots of people, this was on the Friday, so it wasn't too busy, but it was starting to get busy. Here's the Transformers section. Plenty of Transformers. It was right next to the actual Hasbro Pulse booth. So if you saw anything from the Hasbro Pulse booth, you could pop on over to Comics and Cocktails and pick it up. You've got SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z, Hot Toys in the top, more SH Figure Arts, McFarlane toys there, and Mafex. They had all sorts of Mafex figures like Nightwing, Magneto, the X-Force, Deadpool and Wolverine. There you go, there's Adventure Series, Indiana Jones, a few people browsing there, some Marvel Legends, and you got the G.I. Joes and Power Rangers Lightning's collection on display. I picked up Firefly from G.I. Joe Classified. Yep, so plenty on offer there. As you can see, it's like fully stacked out, like when you see in the American cons. But Comics and Cocktails and in-demand toys showed up at this MCM Comic Con, and they're both really well stacked out. You've got all your MCU legends here that you can sort of imagine, that you can shake a stick at. So you've got Sylvie from Loki, you've got the Hand Fist Ninja, Luke Cage, as you can see there. What else? We've got the Gamerverse Iron Man, Daredevil, Blade, who's in high demand at the minute, Adam Warlock from the MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, all the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 figures. There we go. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Kang, Jonathan Majors Kang, the X-Men 97 figures, the Spider-Man wave, Black Tarantula, and Comics and Cocktails did put a few different things out on the Saturday. So yeah, this was kind of Friday that this main filming is taking place here. And yeah, I did speak to Jeff and Natalie. I'll sort of talk more about that in a minute. There's the VHS X-Men all lined up. I personally only need Jean Grey to complete those. But yeah, as you can see, it's fully stacked and they're ready for customers. So this was, I think, at the time of general opening. And there's the Thunder Tank. This was day 2. Toy-based Lion-O operating the Thunder Tank there. And this is a bit of a beast, isn't it? So right next to the Comics and Cocktails sign. There you go. Yeah, so this was day 2. They had this out. I think this is the only place in the UK that it's available, so it's about £400–500 via Comics and Cocktails. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Did you go to MCM Comic Con? Did you have any pickups from Comics and Cocktails or anywhere else? Let me know in the comments below. And you can, of course, check out my MCM London G.I. Joe Classified Reveals video, and also, as well as that, my MCM London Marvel Legends reveals video, which have actually gone up for pre-order today on the time of this video. So it's the 30th of October. The Marvel Legends reveals have gone up for pre-order, so let me know if you pick them up. And talking to Marvel Legends, you can of course check out Dan Who Reviews. He's got quite a lot of MCM coverage with co-host Rich M, and you can of course check out Turtles and Tea with Tanner and Dan, and Joe's and Juice with Dan, Mini Plastic Multiverse, and myself talking all the latest G.I. Joe reveals. Now we did plan to do a Joe's and Juice on scene at MCM Comic Con, but unfortunately Emily from the G.I. Joe team, she'd hurt her foot, so we weren't able to do it. But we've got plenty of Joe's to talk about, as you'll see soon enough on Joe's and Juice. And Jay's Toy Collection UK, he was also at MCM Comic Con with us as part of the Who Crew meetup, and yeah, he had a few interviews, so you'll see those on the channel, on his channel soon. And yeah, he did an excellent job interviewing the Hasbro team, as did Dan, and you'll see both those on their channels. And check out AC Toy Design of all custom action figures on his Patreon. Feel free to check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review for action figure reviews in Ireland. You can of course check out Brian's action figure reviews, and feel free to check out Agent Z-Man, who was with me at MCM Comic Con. So I'll put a link to his YouTube channel and all these YouTube channels in the comments below. Why not check out Why So Serious Toys? And you can, of course, check out elsonofficialmusic.com. And he was a guest with me on the Friday with his two nephews on the MCM Comic Con. And you can, of course, check out Trevor the 1/6 Shooter for all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, and more. And why not check out Photo Dave and Toy Pics for toy photography tips and tricks. And you can check out Cypher Sigma. And feel free to check out Dante and the Infinity Equation for action figure chat and pop culture discussion. And you can check out Big Will, Pixels and Plastic, another member of the Who crew. And you can also check out the 3POA podcast with Sir Laserpants, Tony of Analog Toys, and Bobby Vallo of Valloverse Action Force for pop culture chat and action figure discussion. So yeah, talking to comics and cocktails. As I mentioned, I spoke to Jeff and Natalie. You'll see Natalie again here, one of the owners. She's speaking to the gentleman in the red shirt. There she is very quickly. And Jeff, and they called me G.I. Joe Mark. They nicknamed me G.I. Joe Mark, which shows you how many orders I've been buying for G.I. Joe Classified from Comics and Cocktails. Either that, or they're maybe not selling enough so they know who I am. But it's probably, yeah, I've been buying a lot. So I think it's that I'm sure their business is booming because... yeah, this booth was extremely busy on the Saturday. I mean, it was quite busy on the Friday here, but you could walk and see stuff, so I took the opportunity to film it. I think this was at the time of general release, so general entry, sorry, so it would have been about 11 or 12 on the Friday, something like that when I filmed it, around that time, but they were warming up, and as you can see, there's the SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball Z figures, as mentioned, the Hot Toys, and all the sort of import figures. And I'm going to cut now so you can hear Jeff and me chat on the camera, so let's cut to that. Alright, Jeff, did you want to speak on the video at all, just to sort of talk about comics and cocktails?
I'll just say hello, everyone.
Yeah. So there you go, Jeff from Comics and Cocktails giving all my lovely viewers a hello. And yeah, I mean, basically Comics and Cocktails are in demand. They both brought their A game to MCM. They were fully stacked, as you can see here, ready for us hungry collectors. Yeah, so I mean, there was plenty to see, obviously, as you can see here. They did put out plenty of new stuff on the Saturday. So they had the Ghost Rider on Retro Card. That was obviously part of the Engine of Vengeance sort of campaign, you know, from last year. That was available here on the Saturday, and a few other sort of tidbits. I know Mysterio and Kingpin on the Retro Card were both available. I think Tariq from the Who crew, he picked up a few of those. I know Craig picked up a Ghost Rider. Craig got really friendly with them, actually. It was really nice. He was, you know, sort of having a good chat with the Comics and Cocktails, Craig from Craig's Nostalgic Collection. Good chat with the Comics and Cocktails crew. He's saying he'd help him unload pallets, which was nice of him. What they did say, Comics and Cocktails, they said the best day for going there for shopping is a Sunday, because obviously they do sales towards the end of the Comic Con where they don't want to take stuff back with them. So keep that in mind for 2024 MCM. And yeah, as you can see here, plenty of Marvel Legends on offer, all the latest Marvel Legends. And there you go, Thunder Tank, you know, on display there, being driven by Toy Lion-O. So Comics and Cocktails is a UK retailer. They might ship to the US if you want to check them out. And speaking of Comics and Cocktails, here they are. So I'll put a link to their website in the comments below. As I say, Jeff and Natalie are really lovely. Spoke to Jeff quite a lot. Spoke to Natalie a little bit, but really, really nice. And as I say, in demand toys, they were also at MCM Comic Con. I bought Chuckles, G.I. Joe Classified Chuckles from MCM, and he's absolutely great. I really love him. So yeah, they had a good presence there. And you can, of course, check out Kapow Toys, and feel free to check out Props and Replicas. And you can, of course, check out Star Action Figures, and check out Invincible Toys and their futuristic combat soldiers, which is available on Big Bad Toy Store, and I'll put a link for that in the comments below, as well as all these excellent UK independent retailers. And you can, of course, check out the whole shebang. And feel free to check out Valloverse Action Force for all your Action Force needs with international shipping. And of course, Kapow Toys will be stocking Valloverse Action Force in the UK, and Legends of the White Dragon hopefully as well in Kapow Toys. And you can check out all the cool stuff. And feel free to check out Gobsmack Comics. And if you like film and TV, you can check out Film and TV Review YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that in the comments below. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that look at Comics and Cocktails at MCM London. And let me know if you attended MCM and what you picked up. And until next time, enjoy those flicks and figs.